is because of this. We do what we do because of this. To fulfill the need, I want to break down psychology to the most basic two things, okay? And the first one is this. We do what we do because this is greater than this. The payoff is bigger than the cost. So, one of the perfect examples of this, which we use a lot, is I've asked the kids since we've started this job, since your children have been in preschool, there's posters on the wall that say don't smoke. It's bad for you, it causes cancer. This many people die a year, so it turns your teeth yellow, makes your clothes smell bad, you lose your own sense of smell, blah, blah, blah. And just the list goes on and on and on. And in high school, kids start to smoke. Now the good news is only about 18% of kids who start smoking in high school smoke into adulthood. 18% is not a big number. But when you look at how many adults smoke, it's a big number. 18% is still a big number. So let's get back to it. So we ask the kids, why do you smoke? If you know this, why do you do it? He said, when I take a break from my life, I go outside, I hang out with a bunch of friends. All three of those things are pretty healthy things, right? In fact, for self-care, here's my prescription. Take a break, go outside, hang out with your friends. See, I just solved a bunch of your problems. Oh, let me even give you one more. Take deep breaths, consciously. Now, I just described smoking. Okay, I take deep breaths, I hang out with my friends, I go outside and I take a break. So the payoff to smoking is massive. Oh yeah, I know one day I might fill in the blank, but right now, and what happens, we're going to keep this nearby, what happens is that the wires get crossed. And things start to switch places. Toxic things become nourishing. Nourishing things become toxic. Because I say to a child, okay, deep breaths, taking a break, going outside, being with your friends. Try hiking. Like, get a group of people and go for a hike. And what do you think their responses are? Same one yours is going to be. What are their responses?
Ew.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. What else?
Boring.
Boring. What else?
That's mom's thing.
That's mom's. You just say, but look, that's mom's thing. Which one of the needs does that violate? If she's doing mom's thing, she doesn't have
Freedom.
Yeah. So it can all be attached to the need. That doesn't fulfill my need. I told you, I gave you the hint. When I was high, I was happy. When I was sober, I was sad. Oh, go all the way. We had a girl who was addicted to suicide. I mean, we were her 6th long-term treatment facility. I could not count how many times she had been in an acute care hospital, in a psychiatric unit. Literally, anytime it got bad, suicide attempt. And I asked her to talk to me about why the first time. What happened the first time? She said, well, my mom and dad told my brother and I that they were getting divorced. My brother had just left for college. He was my best friend. My best friend at school and I had a major falling out, and my boyfriend broke up with me. I figured, that's it. I can't live with this. I can't deal with that. So she OD'd. She woke up in the hospital after having her stomach pumped. Who was standing in the hospital room, do you imagine?
All of those people?
All those people. Mom and Dad were holding each other, crying, making promises to each other about no matter what, they would always be parents together. Brother had come back from college. Her best friend was standing in there holding her hand, patting her hand as she was waking up. And boyfriend was on the phone with best friend. Problem solved. So why do we do it? Because our brain mixes up toxic and nourishing. Why do they fight with you? Because they're getting a need met. Why do they keep making that choice? Because the payoff is bigger than the cost. This is the most simple way we can say to you, it's not a bad choice at all. If you're getting every need, every human basic need fulfilled, by making that choice. All I wanted was to be happy. And weed was a very fast path to that. Why wouldn't I do it? All I wanted to do was experience God. So I did a lot of LSD. Sometimes I wish I had met God on a better day. But most of the time it was pretty awesome. And I can tell you, and we can tell the kids, hey, but when you stop, it lasts longer. When you really find a way to get your needs fulfilled by lifting weights or exercising or not eating wheat and stop doing dairy. It takes a long time. Hey, these supplements will help. And 3 months later, you know what they're saying? I don't feel anything. Because that's not how supplements are designed to work. They're designed to get the brain working again, and that takes time. But man, that other thing, it was like that. They had sex and it was like that. They ran away from you and it was like that. They got on that website and it was like that. So that's why. So there's no such thing as a bad choice when we're in this space. Does this make sense? We want to start with this so that we can always approach what's going on with our kids from the space of, this is the best choice they could make right now with this child's brain. This is the best they could do. And it's killing them. It's killing you. It's destroying your home. It's keeping them alive. You know how I know? Because it got you here. Everything that has happened has got you here. So now that we understand that, now that we understand that something toxic has led to something nourishing, now that we understand that everything that it's cost you is now going to lead to a new payoff, it's time to start restructuring and really get what's going on, okay? Questions, comments, concerns, criticisms, clarifications?